Well, Max, Lauren, and Jonathan, congratulations on this film. I honestly wish there was movies like this out when I was in high school. I was talking to one of my colleagues, Ryan, the other day, last week actually, about this movie, and he's like, I feel like my high school experience would have honestly been different if I had movies like this growing up. And it honestly just got me thinking, what are some of the important movie musicals in your life? I mean, for me, Moulin Rouge. I am obsessed. I wanted to be Satine so much growing up. So I'm curious for each of you, what are some of your favorite movie musicals, when you were a kid? Max, I'll begin with you.
Well, a Baltimore classic, Hairspray. I watched that a
Oh,
lot.
good
Um,
morning, Baltimore.
yeah,
Yes.
love that growing up. But like an earlier one that that were really good for me were On the Town and Singing in the Rain and Oliver and Annie. I was such a huge movie musicals kid, so that was like what I watched really. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Love it. Lauren, what for you?
I think my favourite one growing up was Mary Poppins, and my favourite movie musical of all time is La La Land. My favourite film is La La Land.
Oh, I mean, A La La Land is right up here. Emma
Yeah.
and Ryan are represented.
All of the posters in the background: Buffy, Jennifer's Body, Twilight.
Twilight. Yeah.
Twilight, a spring, yeah, Cruel Intentions, Spring Breakers,
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas. I geek out about a lot of things. Jonathan, what are some of your favorite movie musicals for you when you were a kid, specifically growing up?
Um, Fosse's a big influence. So Sweet
Yes.
Charity, Chicago, Sweet Charity, and my brain's gone, and all that jazz.
Yes.
And also, I think if I go way back to the building bricks of what I is Sound of Music.
Oh,
You
amazing.
know,
One of the best
because
movies of all time.
I go back to Do Re Mi.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
everything starts with Do Re Mi and the building blocks of music and how that can bring joy. You know, and so yeah, I'm gonna say yeah that and Cabaret, all Fosse stuff.
I forgot to mention The Wizard of Oz, of course.
Of course. And obviously, the sparkly red shoes that are iconic,
Yes.
that it definitely plays homage. Max, I was curious for you, did you have a particular moment on set that you remember where you first saw yourself in the drag makeup for the first time prior to filming a scene? Do you have a specific memory of that?
Well, interestingly, with that sequence, although we'd done a few tests of the makeup and stuff like that, like I hadn't really been in really everything like finished
Right.
until we were on set really, and we filmed the Jamie getting into drag in sequentially, which you don't do in film. You film things out of order, but that particular sequence we filmed in order. So
Oh,
I was
wow.
I was able to shoot that scene as Jamie got ready, and with the queens putting the makeup on me, and it was the makeup artist Niall who did my makeup that actually did my makeup, but I actually got to go through the process of the building blocks to build that scene. So that was actually really nice, and
Oh,
to get to
yeah.
go through that experience as Max and Jamie was quite similar.
Jonathan, is that something that you specifically wanted to have Max do? Because yes, you film things out of order all the time, but is that something that you as the director was thought that it was important for Max and the character?
Well,
Because I think that's
the
incredible.
putting together of a drag queen is a process,
Yeah.
and to watch that process happen and actually watch it happen for Jamie for the
Yeah.
first time in front of a mirror
Mhm.
with real drag queens, established drag queens around him. You watch that vulnerability as that makeup, those lips, those lashes, and that finally that wig starts to go on. You're going to get something for free, you know, something very honest, something very natural. So it deliberately had that intent, yeah.
Love it. Yeah. Well, Pretty is the best friend of all time to Jamie. Pretty is one of one of the all-time best friends. It got me thinking, I loved watching their friendship blossom throughout this film. And Lauren and Max, your voices are just incredible. I've been listening to the soundtrack this morning as I was prepping questions for you all. But I'm honestly curious, just looking at their friendship in the film, who is that Pretty and Jamie in your life? Who are the friends that kind of build you up? It would be, for me, of course, my girlfriends and my mom, but who is that kind of for you? Lauren, I want to begin with you.
Yeah, I think that I definitely have a best friend called Sam, who I always refer to as my other half.
Oh
'Cause
my God,
we're
that's so cute.
inseparable. And I also think that like my dad is like such a big champion of me, so I'm very lucky to have those guys in my life.
Same.
Yeah.
Max, what about for you?
Mine's like my sister and my mum and my dad. Like my dad, to be honest, my family, I have so many friends, and if I start naming any of my friends, the others are going to get annoyed that I didn't name them. So
It's impossible to pick just like one, I know.
yeah, but definitely my sister probably is like, she is like my best friend in the entire world.
Amazing. Jonathan, really quick, what about for you?
My family, because I'm
Yeah.
very close family, they're all there, and I'm there for them. You know, like Max, I have many friends, and to name one of them would be exactly the same. They go, well, what about me?
Yeah.
So I would say, yeah, my family, and I've been lucky in having that supportive and gorgeous family.
Yes, well, congratulations to the three of you on this film. I cannot wait for fans to see it when it comes out September 17th. This wall in my head, I loved that sequence so much. Congratulations so much. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. I love the soundtrack and I can't wait for fans to see it.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too. Bye-bye.